If you've made it this far, and it's no coincidence, the guardian angels have prepared this moment. The universe wants to speak to your heart. Right now, take a deep breath. Do you feel that gentle presence surrounding you? It's God reminding you that nothing you've done out of love was in vain. Something is being revealed today, a truth that's been hidden in silence. This message is for you, and before we move on, tell me, where are you watching from? Write it in the comments, because every place carries an energy that connects distant hearts. There is someone who has shared stories with you that time still hasn't erased. Even if silence has settled between you, there are memories that keep pulsating, like a small flame that refuses to go out. This person has been reflecting on everything that happened, on the gestures, the words, the little things you did, even when no one was watching. You know, when we do something from the heart, expecting nothing in return, that's what has left a mark. The universe recorded every act of care you showed, every silent prayer you made for that person, and now a spiritual movement is happening, a remembering, a consciousness being awakened. This person heard something. Someone told everything you've done, everything you endured, how you were a light when there was darkness, how you believed when everyone doubted. And when this truth reached their ears, tears came. Not tears of cold regret, but of a deep awakening. As if for the first time, they understood how present you were, even when the world seemed distant. They had no idea how vast your care was. They didn't know that you often silenced your own pain so as not to hurt anyone. God saw all of this. And now this pure love, this quiet kindness, begins to resonate in the heart of someone who previously couldn't see. Do you feel it? This gentle vibration, this light shiver that runs through your body. It's a sign that the universe is reorganizing memories, healing distances and opening windows where there were once only walls. Imagine a window that has been closed for a long time. Behind it, stagnant air, the absence of light. But one day a breath comes and the window opens just a crack, enough for a beam of light to enter. This is what is happening now, spiritually, between you and this person. This light is beginning to pierce through the space of silence. And with it comes the memory of everything you did, of the words that were trapped, the small gestures, the invisible sacrifices. None of this has been forgotten, not by God, nor by the universe, nor by this soul that is now awakening. There are tears, yes, but there is also gratitude. An ancient emotion is being reborn. As if her heart were revisiting scenes one by one and understanding what once seemed ordinary. You were shelter. You were a living prayer. You were the presence that didn't give up. And even though time has stretched and silence has cast shadows, the truth is coming to light. True love has this power. It doesn't shout, it awakens. Now imagine this person in a moment of solitude, perhaps looking at the ceiling, perhaps holding their own face in their hands. Suddenly someone arrives, and this person hears something. Simple, direct, profound. Do you know how much was done for you? Do you know how much this person loved you in silence? In that moment, time stops. The soul listens, and the heart, once hardened, breaks open in emotion. It's the beginning of a sacred regret, not the kind that seeks blame, but the one that brings awareness. This person understands that the love they received was not ordinary, that you were a divine gift, sent by God at just the right time. And maybe they wonder, how did I not realize this before? But God's timing is perfect. And what was once shadow now begins to reveal itself in light. You need to know this. The good you do never goes to waste. It may disappear from human sight, but in the sky, it shines ceaselessly. And the universe always finds a way to return recognition to those who truly loved. Those tears that are spilling forth now are the harvest of everything you've sown. Every gesture you made, every calming word amidst the chaos, every silent wait, all of it was a seed of transformation. This person is now starting to see what you have seen all along, that love is not measured by presence, but by essence. Do you feel a light energy approaching? It comes from afar but touches you like a gentle breeze. It's the energetic return of that recognition. The universe is echoing back the goodness you've spread. God is confirming, nothing was in vain. Something beautiful is taking shape. A bond that seemed broken is starting to realign, not only between you, but within each of you. This story isn't over. It's just changing form. The lesson born here is profound. Sometimes distance is needed for the other to see the value of the light they had by their side. This person now carries a mix of emotions, a sweet regret, a desire to draw near, a silent gratitude. They think of you more than they realize, and in every memory, there's a sigh that carries the name of what was true. The universe has mysterious ways of teaching. And today, this soul is being guided to understand what you already knew, that love is a spiritual commitment, not just an emotional one. When we love from the soul, we leave invisible marks, and those marks become pathways the other follows when they decide to reconnect with the way of light. You were that pathway, and that's why even from afar, this person feels your energy. They don't understand, but they feel. They feel their heart tighten, they feel your name echoing in their mind. They feel the longing that comes from nowhere. But you and I know, it's not from nowhere. It's the call of the universe. It's the living memory of what was pure, and in this moment the guardian angels are at work. They work on her consciousness, on the memories, on the words that were spoken and those that were left unspoken. They guide this soul to see what needs to be seen, because there are truths that time does not erase, only matures. And when spiritual maturity arrives, the heart opens to what is true. This person is going through this process right now, a slow awakening full of emotion but inevitable. You did what you needed to do, and even if at times you doubted your worth, the heavens never doubted you. God used you as an instrument, and now He returns to you the recognition the world denied. This person's tears are the invisible testimony that good always prevails. You planted love, and love has blossomed, even if the soil was barren. And if today in some way this person is crying when they think of you, know this: it's not sadness, it's healing. It's the soul asking for forgiveness from itself for taking so long to see what was always clear. Do you feel this message is for you? Write in the comments a word that defines what you are feeling right now. Maybe gratitude, and maybe healing, maybe truth, because everything you feel in this moment is real. Now we arrive at the deepest point of this story: the silence, the distance, the indecision. Three forces that, when united, seem like walls impossible to cross. But God does not work with impossibilities. He works with miracles that are born from the invisible. This person has distanced themselves, but distance often is a disguise for fear. Fear of feeling too much, fear of admitting what the heart already knows. How many times did you notice signs and doubt them? How many times did you feel there was something unspoken in the gaze, in the gesture, in the absence? Well then, this silence was not empty. It was the space where God began to act. While you were crying, the universe was preparing a new path. While you were trying to understand, the angels were building bridges. But let's talk about what hurts, because there is pain here. There are nights when longing feels as heavy as a stone. There are days when memories arrive unannounced. And there are questions that echo in the mind. Does he miss me? Has it really all come to an end? Is silence the answer? And I tell you, with all spiritual truth, silence is not absence. It's a pause. It's the interval between what was and what will still be. This person doesn't know how to come back. They don't know how to express what they feel. There's shame, there's confusion, there's fear of rejection. And so, they remain silent. Yet within that silence, the heart is screaming. Have you ever felt that someone pulled away out of fear and not out of lack of love? That's the question the universe is asking you now. Because that's exactly what's happening here. Fear distorts love. It makes love seem like indifference when really it's confusion. And God, in His infinite wisdom, allows this time, because sometimes distance is necessary to reveal the value of presence. This person feels the weight of what they didn't say. Every message left unsent, every word left unspoken, now echoes in the silence. It's as if the universe is holding up mirrors, reminding them of every gesture they let slip by. And in that reflection comes the weeping of someone who realized too late that love was not just a possibility, it was a gift. But this weeping is healing. It's cleansing. It's the heart starting to beat again. And in this movement, something transforms. What was once shadow begins to take on the outline of light. You, in turn, may still feel the emptiness. But this emptiness is not punishment. It's the space where the new will be born. The universe needs silence to plant the seeds for a new beginning. So if the absence still hurts, allow yourself to feel. Don't fight against what is true. Crying is a prayer too. Tears are messages that the heart sends to God when words cannot come out. As you feel, the universe is at work. And on the other side, this person feels it too. She doesn't understand why the memories are so vivid, the sudden sensations, the repeated coincidences, but you know, they are signs. The angels are whispering to both hearts, reminding them that the connection isn't over. True love transcends time, space, and silence. It merely changes form. And now that love is being rebuilt. You were a seed. Now the universe is preparing the harvest. And even though the reunion hasn't happened yet, it is being drawn. In the spaces between life, God writes paths that human eyes cannot yet see. Something is approaching, a meeting of souls, a new chapter, a conversation long awaited. But before that, healing must take place, both in you and in this person. Because mature love doesn't arise from haste, it springs from awareness. And that is what the universe is awakening now. Awareness. You are remembered, you are felt, you are recognized, even if no one says so. And, in due time, the silence will break. Not by chance, but by purpose. Until then, breathe, trust God is putting the pieces together. What seems like distance is merely preparation. And perhaps the question the universe poses to you now is this: are you ready to receive the love you have always given? Feel that question deep within your soul. Because the answer that emerges from within you is the first step toward what is to come. And this is where the first part ends, on the threshold between silence and a new beginning, between tears and miracles, between what was and what is about to be reborn. In the next part, the guardian angels will reveal what this person will do after this cry, and how the universe prepares for the reunion. If this message touched you, write in the comments, "I trust in God's timing," and share so that this light reaches those who need to remember that true love never gets lost. The universe begins to move in silence. God touches the invisible. The guardian angels come closer and say, "It's time. Time to transform longing into understanding. Time to heal what still hurts." This person feels. Even while trying to deny it, they feel your name echo in their mind, feel your presence in the details of the day. It's the universe reminding us that true love doesn't disappear. It just waits for the right time. How many times have you felt something inexplicable? A shiver, a sudden memory, a dream. These are signs. Angels work in silence, awakening what seemed dormant. This person thinks of you more than they admit. They think about you when they wake up. They think of you when the day ends. And their heart asks, why does this memory still live? Because love doesn't end, it transforms. And now, a transformation is happening. Regret has turned into longing, and longing has turned into a desire to draw closer. The universe is preparing a meeting. Maybe a simple gesture, a message, a synchronicity. None of this is coincidence. These are answers to your prayers. Do you feel it in the air? It's like a breeze before the rain. God is repositioning paths. What was once shadow is beginning to clear. The angels have collected every tear of yours and are now returning it in the form of blessings, not to repeat the past, but to heal. Because love that matures doesn't return the same as it returns lighter, more aware. This person misses your light, your laughter, your calm, and they understand that true love cannot be replaced. It can only be recognized. God breathes courage into this heart, the courage to admit, to open up, to seek reconciliation. Everything that was confusing is starting to become clear. Breathe. Do you feel that gentle vibration around you? It's confirmation. The universe is moving for you. Do you believe that silence speaks too? Write in the comments if you've ever felt the universe responding without words. Nothing that has been lived is lost. God is preparing something. And when the right time comes, what seemed distant will be a reunion, whether inside or outside. But it will be healing. It will be light. Close your eyes. Listen to the silence. It speaks. There is a gentle presence surrounding you now. It is the universe saying the love that comes from God never dies, it only changes form. No distance can erase what is essence. Every tear you shed was a watering can. Every weight, a seed. Love is a long road, but it's illuminated. Sometimes we walk alone, but the universe always realigns hearts that seek each other. This person is beginning to awaken. Her heart blooms like a flower that conquers the cold. And what was shadow transforms into truth. You were the sun in this winter. And now the warmth of your energy returns to heat what was cold. God will honor you. The angels reward you. The universe returns what is yours in the form of peace. All that is true comes back, not always through the same hands, but always through the same vibration. If it is a reunion, it will come with sweetness. If it is a liberation, it will come with lightness. Because divine love does not bind, it frees. Breathe. You are about to experience the new. Do not look to the past with sorrow, but with gratitude. You did what you should, you loved. And God saw. The angels noted it. Nothing was in vain. No tear was wasted. No prayer was ignored. No true love was forgotten. Everything has matured. Everything has transformed. Everything returns to its origin, and the origin is love. Trust, rest, believe. What is meant for you does not require struggle, only faith. And when the reunion happens, whether with this person or with your own peace, you will understand. Everything had a purpose. The silence will be remembered as the moment when God wrote the new, and the longing will become a gentle breeze on your face. Love is not lost, it becomes light, and it is this light that now guides you. If you have made it this far, do not doubt. It was the universe that brought you here. Nothing is coincidence when the soul is ready to listen. Perhaps you felt your heart tighten. Perhaps you have cried. Or you simply remained silent, feeling something inside you awaken. Those are signs. Signs that God spoke to you. You are on the right path. You are protected. You are loved. Angels are wrapping around you now, gathering your worries and returning peace. I want to invite you to leave your energy here. Which word from this message resonated with you the most? It could be hope, faith, new beginning, or love. Every word written becomes a shared prayer. If this message touched your heart, please give it a like. When you do that, the universe understands that this light should go further. Share it with someone who is silent, needing to remember that love is still alive. Perhaps this message is the sign that this person has been waiting for. And if you want to continue receiving messages like this, subscribe and activate the notification bell. That way, every time a new divine word arrives, it will find its way to you. Do you believe that everything happens at the right time? Write in the comments. Let's strengthen this chain of faith. Before concluding, hold this in your heart. God never forgets those who love truly. Even when the world falls silent, He moves the invisible in your favor. What you gave in love is returning, multiplied, purified, divine. If this message made sense to you, give it a like, share it and comment, "I trust in God's timing." And so, your faith transforms into light for other hearts. May the angels guard you. May the universe embrace you, and may love find you at God's perfect timing.